welcome to Studio V. Our guest today is Ng Wan Peng, the Chief Operating Officer of the Multimedia Development Corporation. MDeC is custodian of the MSC Malaysia initiative by the government to build up the nation's knowledge-based economy. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Ronald, for having us, I should say, having me here today to share with you some of the plan that we have put together to prepare for the upcoming International Advisory Panel meeting that we held annually.
Okay. And with the 12th MSC Malaysia International Advisory Panel meeting is next week at the Putrajaya International Convention Center. It's hard to believe that it's been 12 years since that first meeting in 1997. Could you tell us who the experts are on the panel now and maybe highlight some of the achievements of the panel over the past few years?
The International Advisory Panel made up of experts, individuals from the industry as well as from the academia. Some of the names that I think we are very familiar with include Mr. Narayana Murthy from Infosys, to Mr. Bob Bishop, John Gage, from all over the world. So they can be from the North American, they can also from Asia. Over the years, they come together to Malaysia and advise the government on what are the best approach, what are the best initiatives that we can consider to implement to bring these MSC Malaysia initiatives to even greater heights. So obviously this year we are hoping to hear from them what are the ideas, input they can give us in order for us to move the MSC Malaysia to the third phase of the implementation. Incidentally, it has been that long, like what you said, Ronald. So the phase 3 will actually start in 2011. So this is the right time for us to plan for this phase 3 implementation of the MSC Malaysia.
Okay. So the IP has been instrumental in basically helping guide the MSC Malaysia, providing valuable input in the construction of vital policies and directives. So what can we expect from this year's meeting?
Okay, maybe I should touch a bit on this, how we do to get input. I mentioned briefly, they give us feedback on our plan. And based on also the presentation that we are going to share with them, they will be suggesting from their experience in implementing maybe similar idea, or based on the input we give to them, that it may spark some new suggestion. We expect them to give us input in terms of maybe talent development, to how to build up the conducive business environment, such as the infrastructure, the broadband, how to build out the content industry. And this year, on top of the specific topic related to the ICT as an industry, we are also going to seek feedback from the IAP panels on how ICT can be used to enable the government, how it can be used and enable the various economic sector, how it can be used to enhance the quality of life of the general public in the country. As you can see, as a country move towards the high value, innovation-led economy, it's high time that we look at how ICT can be used to benefit even the greater economy and greater society. So what we need and what we expect to hear from them is, moving forward, ICT be used to help the country to achieve its new economic model, to transform the economy as well as to transform the society.
Okay. With that, we'll take a short break and come back later. Welcome back. So, one thing, the theme for the IAP meeting this year is Innovation Economy, Paving the Path to Prosperity. We're curious about MDeC's plans to achieve this. Could you tell us what's in store for, in the areas of, say, technology, entrepreneurship, creative multimedia, the content development, and of course, broadband utilization?
I briefly touch on the role of ICT can play apart from being a high-value sector, how it can actually enable others. As we move towards the high-income economy, that's why this year's IAP is talking about innovation economy, paving the path to prosperity. We see ICT as a key enabler for various economy subsectors in the country. What we intend to achieve, again, like in the past, the IAP members will be giving us advice. I can quote some example. When the world was moving towards the services sector, they pointed out Malaysia has an edge in delivering that. They also gave us advice in how to attract the right type of FDI and how we can nurture Malaysia's domestic investment, we call it DDI here, by capitalizing on the benefits that Malaysia can offer that's unique to Malaysia. This year, apart from looking at the issue of attracting industry, we are also going to spend time looking at how to develop the talent in the country, because in the knowledge-based economy, people is the driving force behind achieving the objective of building the economy towards the high value. So we're going to touch on that. And obviously, we talk a lot about the broadband, how it is going to enable the various business sector. So that will be touched as well. And as you can see, we are also moving towards social entrepreneurship. That's why this year we have the one gentleman from Connected Nation who is going to be here for the first time to share with us on his experience so that we can take it and adopt it for Malaysia eventually. I say eventually, but essentially it's almost immediately.
That would be Brian Method, would it?
Yes, that's Brian Method. Yes.
Kentucky Connected Initiative.
Yeah, very good. You remember all the people.
Yeah, it kind of stuck in my mind. Okay, from earlier reports, we know that MDeC is taking the MSC Malaysia into its third phase, which is set to kick off in 2011. What exactly does the third phase involve?
Okay, to talk about the phase, maybe I have to go back a little bit to history. Phase 1 was initiation phase. So a lot of things were new idea, new thinking, what needs to be done. We put a lot of plan, master plan in place. And then when we move to phase 2, which we are currently in, and we are nearing the end, is actually building up capacity. It's every phase we have our focus. Moving to phase 3, obviously we are looking at demand generation. So what we have in store for phase 3 is how to stimulate demand using ICT as part and parcel of our daily life. Again, I'm going back to this concept of using ICT to enable the industry, enable the business, enable the government, enable the society in order to bring us more convenience, in order to help us to increase our productivity, in order to bring the nation to high-income society. That is our aim for the Vision 2020. If we can all recall, it was launched almost 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and we are actually moving towards that. And we believe ICT is the perfect tool that will help achieve this national mission, which is to bring the nation forward to an innovation-led high-income society eventually. And we cannot live without ICT today. And we are very happy that MSC Malaysia can actually play the role as the National ICT Initiative to help the country grow forward.
So it looks like we're in for an exciting time. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Ronald.
Okay, I think we ended a little bit early.
We are, but we're early. They want us to start.